Picture this scene unfolding before your very eyes. Four distinct figures are slowly advancing toward the very same tatami of time. Casio, the truly indestructible one, a force that simply knows no boundaries. Citizen, the scientific mind, the master of absolute, unwavering precision. Orient, the romantic mechanic who protects the very soul of the watch. And Seiko, the legendary master, the giant that changed the history of watchmaking forever. Today we haven't come to discuss which one is prettier or which one has more hype. Today we're here to answer the question that divides forums, creates endless debates, and truly obsesses genuine enthusiasts. Which is really the best Japanese brand? And I want to let you know at the conclusion of this video, after we've analyzed every single brand, I will give you my personal opinion. But I can tell you one thing in advance. The answer is definitely not the one that you are imagining. There is a specific brand that, even though it might not sound spectacular, is currently offering a quality level that is superior to all of its competitors. And yes, I can assure you that it is certainly not the one you have in mind. So stick with me, because today we are going to open them up and compare them to praise all of their successful features and to reveal all of their inherent flaws. Because believe me, every single one of them has its own defects. Japan does not simply manufacture timepieces, it manufactures discipline itself. While Switzerland is focused on selling social status, Japan is focused on selling absolute perfection. Each and every one of these brands represents a radically distinct path within the concept of Kaizen, which is the obsessive pursuit of continuous and never-ending improvement. Casio, in its own right, democratized the concept of time. Citizen made the entire process sustainable and scientifically precise. Orient defended the mechanical watch movement when everyone else had already given up on it. Seiko completely rewrote the established rules of the global watchmaking industry. In this video, we're going to analyze these brands from four angles that truly matter: history, technology, real-world value, and their specific flaws. If you're thinking about purchasing your very first Japanese watch, or perhaps your 10th, this video will tell you exactly which one is ideal for you. Casio, the street god. Casio is undoubtedly the most authentic brand in Japanese watchmaking. It is the watch that makes the least effort to be impressive, and despite that, it is the one that ultimately captures the wrists of millions of people. Casio was never created with the intention of being elegant. It was designed to be highly practical, extremely resilient, and widely accessible. The entire history of the G-Shock perfectly encapsulates this entire philosophy. Kikuo Ibi, its creator, set out to make a watch that could not be broken. And to achieve this, he dropped over 200 prototypes from various heights until he found the perfect structure. That experiment changed modern watchmaking because it introduced a revolutionary idea. A watch could be built to be practically indestructible, a true testament to durability. Casio is also the sole brand on the market where, for the price of just 20 euros, you can acquire a timepiece that will faithfully serve you for many decades to come. The F91W is an absolute icon, a humble watch, but it is so reliable and robust that it has been worn by students, business professionals, military personnel, and literally anyone who requires a watch that will never, ever fail them. If you are looking for extreme resistance, the G-Shock family is the absolute leader. For sports, adventure, or the most demanding hard work, there is nothing that offers this much durability for such a low price. This is a watch that simply will never let you down. What many people don't know is that Casio also offers a more elegant range, Oceanus, where the brand truly elevates its standards with sapphire crystal, premium finishes, and advanced technology. It's clear proof that Casio can be both functional and sophisticated whenever it chooses. Its main drawback is evident. You won't find mechanical movements or traditional complications. Casio doesn't aim for that. Casio is a pure tool. That is why it is said that if the world were to end tomorrow, the timepiece the survivors would choose would be a G-Shock. Casio excels in durability, affordability, and reliability in a manner that no other brand can possibly equal. Citizen, the silent machine. Citizen is the Japanese brand that makes the least amount of noise, but whose technological advancements truly speak for themselves. It is the scientific mind of Japan, the one that pursues pure precision and the highest level of applied engineering. Citizen does not seek to draw attention to itself. It seeks to function better than all others. Its greatest revolution was the Eco Drive, a solar-powered movement so incredibly efficient that it charges using any light source and is able to function for decades without ever needing a battery change. This practical and sustainable approach has made Citizen the absolute favorite brand for those who truly want to completely forget about the need for maintenance. But if there is one thing that truly demonstrates the technical superiority of Citizen, it is the caliber 0100, which is one of the most precise movements that has ever been created. Just 1 second of deviation per year, a figure that surpasses not only the majority of quartz timepieces, but even Swiss watches worth thousands of dollars. It is pure Japanese engineering at its finest. Citizen also stands out with its super titanium, a material that is lighter and 5 times more resistant than traditional steel, ideal for those seeking comfort without sacrificing durability. Its weak point, however, is the design. Citizen offers a wide array of extremely reliable models, but it's also quite well known for producing watches with overly busy dials, large case sizes, or design aesthetics that are more technical than elegant. It's the price of prioritizing functionality. Even so, if what you're after is precision, advanced technology, and a watch that never gives you any trouble, Citizen is one of the best options available. It's the brand for those seeking accuracy without complications. Orient, the mechanical romantic. Orient is the brand that keeps Japan's mechanical heart alive. It's the most emotional, the most traditional, and the closest to the spirit of classic watchmaking, yet at prices that surprise even within the Japanese market. Its greatest strength is that it manufactures its own movements, which is incredible considering its prices. To own a genuine in-house mechanical timepiece without having to spend a fortune is a luxury that only Orient consistently offers. The Orient Bambino is the perfect example. An elegant, classic, balanced dress watch with its own in-house movement at an almost unbeatable price. And if you're looking for something more sporty, the Komatsu offers sapphire, 200 meters of water resistance, and a truly spectacular aesthetic for a price that seems like a joke. When we step up a level, we find Orient Star, where the brand truly unleashes its full potential. Superior finishes, more refined movements, and a level of detail that truly rivals watches far more expensive. Its main weakness, just like with Casio, lies in its brand image. Lack of marketing, limited global presence, and a logo that tends to divide opinions. But precisely for these reasons, Orient is so beloved. It's authentic, honest, and deeply focused on its mechanical aspects. If you want to experience a living watch, one with soul, with its own unique movements, and a price that truly respects the consumer, Orient is a choice that will never disappoint you. Seiko, the legendary master. Seiko is the backbone of Japanese watchmaking, the brand that has done it all, the one that has innovated more than any other and has influenced the entire modern industry. To speak of Seiko is to speak of pure history. They were the creators of the very first quartz watch, a groundbreaking technology that revolutionized watchmaking forever. They were also responsible for defining what a modern diver's watch should be, and they developed the spring drive, one of the most fascinating movements in the world, combining electronic precision with a mechanical soul. Seiko possesses such an incredibly wide-ranging catalog that it is truly impossible not to discover a specific model for every single taste and budget requirement, ranging from an easily affordable Seiko 5 model up to a magnificent Grand Seiko featuring extremely high-level, handcrafted artisanal finishes, passing through Prospex, Presage, Alpinist, and King Seiko. It is literally the most versatile brand on the entire planet. However, it also has its shadows. Over the past few years, we have seen prices increase quite significantly, and quality control, particularly within the mid-range market segment, has been the subject of considerable criticism. We're talking about imperfect dial alignments, or small, noticeable misalignments in the bezels or the indices. It's something many enthusiasts know well. Even so, Seiko remains a giant. Its legacy, innovative capacity, and diverse catalog keep it one of the most complete and respected brands globally. It's the brand that embodies the full essence of Japanese watchmaking, from accessible to luxury. The final comparison. After thoroughly analyzing the four giants from the land of the rising sun, the most challenging, most controversial, and highly anticipated moment has arrived. To put them face to face and decide who truly wins in each specific area, because no brand is absolutely perfect, but all of them shine brightly in something that makes them truly unique. Casio excels in durability and price. We are talking about timepieces that can be dropped, severely impacted, completely soaked, or frozen solid, and still keep functioning perfectly as if nothing had happened. Casio's philosophy was always clear. If it breaks, we've failed. And with that mindset, they've created watches that last decades and cost less than a meal. If what you want is pure survival, a watch you don't have to pamper, a watch for everyday use, for work, for the mountains, or to simply forget you're wearing it, Casio is the most solid option from the Japanese world. Citizen dominates in both technology and precision. This is where Japanese engineering reaches its absolute highest point. EcoDrive is a silent revolution, and the 0100 caliber is a clear declaration of war against the entire Swiss quartz watchmaking industry. Citizen is the brand for anyone who never wants to worry again about batteries, maintenance, or adjustments. If you're obsessed with accuracy or simply want a watch that works perfectly for many years without touching it, Citizen is truly unbeatable. Orient dominates mechanical value and soul. It's the brand that keeps the essence of traditional watchmaking alive without asking you to break the bank for it. Orient is emotion, it's watchmaking romanticism, it's the feeling of wearing your own mechanical movement for a price other brands don't even consider. It's the brand for those who want to feel a living watch on their wrist, for those who love gears, special colors, and that magical balance between quality and accessibility. If you want to get started in mechanical watchmaking with something authentic, Orient is the best bridge to that world. Seiko dominates history, innovation, and variety. Seiko is the pillar of Japanese watchmaking, the brand that has done it all, that has created everything, that has influenced all the others. If you want to choose a brand that covers absolutely every style, every budget, and every segment, Seiko is unrivaled. From affordable watches to luxury pieces handcrafted by master artisans, Seiko has something for everyone. And even though today its quality control in mid-range models is criticized, it remains the most complete, most influential, and most powerful brand in Japan. If you're looking for a watch that can survive anything, Casio is the choice. If you want absolute precision and zero maintenance, Citizen is your brand. If you want to experience a mechanical watch without breaking the bank, Orient will truly win you over. If you want a comprehensive brand that covers everything from €100 to the most extreme luxury, Seiko is simply unparalleled. And now comes the big question: which is the best Japanese brand globally? The most comprehensive, the most influential, the one that has contributed the most, and the one that holds the greatest impact in global watchmaking? The answer continues to be Seiko, because no other Japanese brand covers such a broad scope, innovates as much, and establishes so many historical milestones. Seiko is the very soul of Japanese watchmaking, embodied in a brand. But if we're talking about smart purchases, if we're talking about true value, the watch that offers the most quality for what you pay today, in 2025, then the entire discussion changes completely. The answer lies with Orient and Citizen's high-end range. These are the brands that today offer the best balance of quality, price, and features without having to spend a fortune. And now, the final question is for you. If you could only save one of these four brands, and all the others vanished forever, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to see how many of you are on Team Casio, Team Citizen, Team Orient, or Team Seiko. And after all this journey, there remains one final truth. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a €20 Casio or a magnificent $5,000 Seiko. What truly matters, what's really important, is what that watch means to you. Japan teaches us something that we sometimes tend to forget. That time is not just numbers on a dial. It's a philosophy, a profound way of living. Casio reminds you that time is about enduring. Citizen teaches you that time is all about precision. Orient demonstrates that time is the very soul of existence. And Seiko reminds you that time is truly history. Every brand offers a unique way to see the world, a different way to live each day. That's why there's no universal answer. The best Japanese brand isn't the top seller, nor the priciest, nor the most well-known. It's the one that truly resonates with you. And now I want you to be a part of this debate. If you could only save one of these four brands, and the others disappeared forever, which one would it be? Leave your answer in the comments below, because I want to read your choice and your reason, and I assure you the community will have some very strong opinions. If you've enjoyed this video, please show your support with a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the upcoming content about Japanese, Swiss watchmaking, and much more. And remember this, there's always a perfect watch for every single wrist out there. We just need to find it. See you in the next video.